LA County, as in Los Angeles County, has launched a basic income program in which 1,000 residents are receiving $1,000 per month for the next 3 years. Sure, more government payouts. The recipients in this pilot program, and let me just tell you something. If you think this is a pilot program, I've got some fabulous oceanfront property for you in Arizona, because they're going to do this. Gavin Newsom and the lunatic leaders in California have doubled down on government is the solution for your life. All caps, the, THE. Listen to this. This is, when I read this, I couldn't wait to read this. Listen to this. This is a real quote. Given the huge number of LA County residents who applied for this basic income, it's abundantly clear that a guaranteed basic income is an idea whose time has come. This is from LA County Supervisor Sheila Kuehl. Now, Sheila thinks this is an idea whose time has come. Hey, Sheila, I got news for you. It has come and gone and come and gone and come and gone. Sheila hasn't cracked a history book in quite some time, if ever. Bless her heart. That's what we Southerners say when we don't know what else to say. I'm confident, she says, that we will see what other pilots have already shown, that a guaranteed basic income, by giving people a bit of financial breathing room, allows them to stabilize their lives and that of their family. Okay, so if all these other pilots have done it, how come it hasn't stuck? I'll tell you why. By the way, it's been done in Brazil, Finland, India, Namibia, Canada. The United States has tried it in different areas, right? Just so you know, I've done my homework. I'll bet you Sheila doesn't even know where Namibia is on a map. And she's talking like LA County is so innovative. Hey, basic income. Its time has arrived. It's ridiculous. Now, here's why it's not income. It's a stipend. It's a stipend. It's $1,000 a month for 3 years. It's a stipend. It's a government stipend. It is not income. It is a subsidization of lower wage people. And it comes at a cost. Where does it come from? I've got your answer. Those really high tax rates in California. Now, participants in Los Angeles County program must be 18-year-olds. Listen to this. They must be 18, and they have to have a household income under $56,000 or $96,000 for a family of 4. So that means if you've got a $55,000 salary, you're eligible for this payout. That's wrong to me. I understand. Well, Ken, the cost of living in Los Angeles is so high. It doesn't matter. $55,000 is $55,000. If you are a joint income of $95,999, you're eligible for this. All right. What do the American people think? 19% of people in America think universal basic income would alleviate work frustration. Oh, let me just tell you, it will alleviate some frustration and pile on way more. Just talk to somebody who's come from a socialistic country where they basically are limited in their government. They get in their finances, their income. It's all government pay, so it is a form of universal income. Just ask them how fulfilled they are. At the moment, there is no developed country that has a significant universal cash transfer that goes to literally everybody in the population that also has no conditions. That's from Iona Marinescu, an associate professor at the University of Pennsylvania. That person is correct. So if it works and it's so great, how come no country's doing it? Believe me, if governments can get away with it, they would do it. There have been experiments all around the world. In February of 2019, 125 residents of Stockton, California received a monthly stipend of $500 over 2 years. They did find that full-time employment increased during that time. Why? Because those people use that money probably to skill up. So you say, Ken, isn't that arguing against what you're saying? No. Because what I'm saying is that government stipend, I'm not saying that cash to people can't be used in a positive way. What I'm saying is it's not the government's responsibility to give you a handout in the form of a stipend, which causes more taxes. Now, let me tell you what I'm excited about. You want to give me a stipend in the form of a tax break? Woohoo! I'm in favor of that idea. I'll take a tax break and let me spend my own money. So again, universal income, folks, has never been fully done because it will not amount to a true income. It will be a welfare-type stipend. The problem with universal base income is that you've got to raise taxes to finance it. To match the monthly sums to the average American income, it would take a steep increase. It's not my opinion. This is this economist from University of Pennsylvania that I mentioned earlier. Even one lower than the average income would imply a significant hike in tax rates. So whatever the average income is, if you go a step lower than that, still be a huge tax increase. And that's going to outweigh the benefits for families. So what is the answer to you 19% who go, man, I kind of think we, the people, ought to be taken care of by the government? When you look into what the government would do or could do for you and what you could do for yourself, you're going to find that you're going to end up winning big when you do it for yourself, even if it's 2 or 3 jobs, hustling for 5 or 7 years to pay off debt, get an emergency fund in place, and then be able to do the thing that you were created to do. You can pay for your benefits. Same argument with unions. If you think unions are going to help you make more money and retire with more money, you're wrong. Because you can do your own retirement planning and come out way ahead of what the union's going to do for you. Go match it up. You don't need the government. You don't need a union to subsidize your life. And I understand it. I'm appealing to young people right now because that's where a lot of this is coming from. And it's because it is unfortunate, it is not your fault, but you have grown up in a world where you've seen your parents and your grandparents slog off to work every day, and all they talk about is how they're mistreated, they're not valued, they're overlooked, they got rejected. And you go, why would I want that? And I say to you, I legitimately understand what you're feeling. But I'm also telling you that there are a lot of people in this world and in our country that have truly discovered what is called the American dream. And if you don't like that phrase, let's just pull it away. It's not the American dream, it's the human dream. The human dream is to be able to pursue a life that I want to live and fund that life. And that is alive and it is well, and you can live it.